This is the NBC Television Network.
Upstate. Live at 5 at the Oscars, live from L.A. today.
This is the NBC Television Network.
So far, Pamela Cummings has won cash and prizes totaling $11,501. Today, one of our contestants could win a large screen TV, a gold watch, a living room, or a trip to the Caribbean, and continue a journey towards a fortune in cash and prizes, including this Trans Am and $50,000 in cash. In total, over $100,000 on Sale of the Century. And now, here's the star of our show, Jim Perry.
Hello there. Thank you. Appreciate you joining us. Nice to have you with us for Sale of the Century. Let's get things cracking. Welcome back, our champion. This is Pamela Cummings. Hello, Pamela.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. The pride of New York, New York.
Yeah.
Nice to have you back here with us. Over $11,500 in cash. Got a lot of new things up there on the board for you. Might be very intriguing, including a trip to the Caribbean.
I want it all.
Oh, you want it all? Okay. I'll say it again. Good luck.
Yes, I am.
And I know she's ready, and I'm sure the challengers are too. Several Bartholomew will introduce them. Hello, sir. I like that attitude. I want it all. I didn't come here to get part of it. I came here to get it all.
And this contestant has a yen for utensils from Santa Monica, California. Let's welcome Dave Terrace.
Hello there, Dave.
And she has an unusual way of expressing herself from Nashville, Tennessee. Let's hear it for Brenda Haynes.
Hi there, Brenda. And we'll see you later in some bargains, sir. Thank you. Brenda, nice to have you visiting from Nashville. Pretty
Very
city.
nice to be here.
What's this about an unusual way of expressing yourself?
Well, my mom, for entertainment, would usually yodel to my sister and myself, and I tried to pick up the habit. So whenever I wanted to be slightly entertaining, I'll let loose with a idolody, yodel-ody, idolody.
Oh, that's a nice lady-like yodel. That's a nice choir yodel. Nice to have you here. Dave, you have a yen for utensils.
I sure do, Jim. It started a couple of years ago when I saw a pair of black lacquer Japanese chopsticks with faces on them, and ever since I've been collecting all kinds.
Oh, yeah, and there are some very distinctive chopsticks out there.
Interesting kinds. Poetry, everything on them.
I would think that's a very, very good hobby. Nice to have you here as well.
Thank
Well,
you.
good luck to all three of you. Let's start you all off with $20. Little encouragement from your fellow contestants waiting over there, and let's get started. What movie co-starred scene-stealing sidekicks named C-3PO and R2-D2? Pamela.
Star Wars.
Star Wars, any of those films. You've got 5 for the correct answer, and Pamela goes to 25. This famous American had to borrow a horse named Brown Beauty to make his historic midnight ride. Dave.
Paul Revere.
He borrowed the horse. You are right. You've got 5. You've got a tie with Pamela. Didn't know that. What do wealthy Britons spend and successful dieters lose? Pamela.
Pounds.
That's what they've got in common. Pounds it is. Pamela back into the lead. While a scientist often does things by trial and error, a more careless person does it hit or... Pamela.
Miss.
Just beating Dave to the buzzer, and she's right again. It's not a miss at all. Another 5. In 1869, what soft drink flavor was invented by... Brenda?
Coca-Cola.
I bet if you had heard Charles Hires, you would have known its root there. Sorry about that, Brenda. Well, you lose 5 for the incorrect answer, down to 15. There's the signal for an instant bargain. It is, of course, the player in the lead who can buy bargain merchandise. Pamela, you want it all. Well, all with a $10 lead could include this.
Pamela, musical perfection. Hitachi's compact disc player. Auto digital random program selector and random memory track search. With wireless remote control. Operate all functions from your favorite chair. Furnished by Hitachi, and it's normally priced at $449. But today on Sale of the Century, here's for only $6.
Oh, compact disc. They are very hot now. I understand they're very good.
They are.
You like? I get the feeling she likes it. She's being coy now. Pamela, compact disc player for you. I'll ignore the coyness. I'll give you $200 to buy some compact discs with it. $649 bargain for 6. You would still have the lead. Going once. Going twice. Oh, she's going to buy. She wanted that. You got yourself a compact disc player. You will enjoy that, Pamela.
I'm scared. Okay.
You're scared. Well, you get something you like. That's the advantage of having the lead. You've got a contact disc player, $200 in cash, and it costs you just $6. Still a lead every day, but less than a question. On the old television show, what love-struck teenager hung around with a beatnik buddy named Maynard G. Krebs? Brenda.
Dobie Gillis.
She started, yes, you started it before the bell. You can finish it. You got another 5. Yeah, you very clearly said Dobie ahead of the bell. I agree with our judge. They let you get the Gillis out. You're back to 20. Adopted as an economy measure during World War I to conserve electricity. What plan calls for setting our clocks 1 hour a day?
Daylight savings time.
1 hour ahead. That's right. It was an economy measure during the World War I. You've got another 5. And Dave, by $1, you're in the lead. To squelch certain rumors, Mark Twain told a reporter that reports of his what were greatly, Pamela?
Of his death were greatly exaggerated.
You got the whole thing, and you're back into the lead with another 5, yes? But now it's pretty close, and it's time for the Fame Game. We're playing for control of the Fame Game board, and players, you get control by identifying a famous person. I am an actress, born in Washington, D.C. in 1945 with a middle name, Jean. My father, a professional musician, is descended from the youngest signer of the Declaration of Independence. I became a go-go dancer. 1967, I giggled and jiggled my way through TV's Laugh-In. Pamela.
Goldie Hawn?
Goldie Hawn is right, yes. Beating Brenda to the buzzer, Pamela gets control. $10 money card is where, son?
Behind the number 4.
All right, the lights are flashing, and we lock them into your buzzer now, Pamela, so good luck.
Need that $10 money card right now.
No, bounces off, it lands on number 8, and the champion gets
$600.
$600 in cash.
Okay.
And we have that. And of course, that's right in your pocket with the $800 in cash. You're over $4,000 in cash alone right now, Pamela. Goldie Hawn. I remember when young Mr. Hawn signed the Declaration of Independence. We'll be right back.
Ta mère est si belle, si mince. Qu'est-ce qu'elle mange? Tu es bête. Un peu moins avec ça. Fiber trim, fait de grains et de citrus. Ça t'embête qu'elle soit si belle? Non, je connais tous ses secrets.
Fiber Trim, the European way to help you stay slim.
Sauerkraut, Limburger cheese.
Dishwasher odor.
It's Arm & Hammer baking soda to the rescue. Just sprinkle about a quarter cup in your dishwasher to absorb odors between loads. Arm & Hammer baking soda freshens the fridge, freezer, and the dishwasher, too.
I challenge anybody to find a better spray than Arm & Hammer deodorizer spray.
It has the power of baking soda.
I can use the spray in the bathroom and in the kitchen. It smells clean.
Arm & Hammer deodorizer spray.
It takes away the odors. It doesn't just cover them up.
We are back to the match, and it's a good one with the champion Pamela at 34, Dave less than a question behind at 30, and Brenda less than 3 questions behind at 20. Here's one for 5. What is the Italian name for a stew made of seafood, tomatoes? Brenda?
Bouillabaisse?
No, the Italian name. Seafood, tomatoes, wine, and spices, that's Ciappino. Ciappino is the Italian, and you lose 5. If a play is a box office smash, you may see the initials FRO. Brenda?
Standing room only.
That's what you see on the marquee. Brenda beats everyone on the buzzer. Back to 20. Currently, the hottest act in country music are Winona and Naomi. Pamela?
The judge.
That's who they are, the mother and daughter team, and Pamela goes to 39. What frugal word describes a shop that sells secondhand clothes? Brenda?
Thrift.
That's thrift. That's the frugal word we're looking for. Well, Brenda starts to make a move to 25. But again, an instant bargain, and Pamela, she knows she's back in the lead. $9 lead. Pamela, how about this?
Pamela, swing into action with Orizaba Golf Products. A deluxe golf bag and set of golf clubs, including the all-new Mini and Maxi Ballbuster woods and the Power Pod driver for straighter hits. Furnished by Orizaba, and it's normally priced at $1,220. But today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $11.
Oh, you did very well, Linda. Pamela, do you play golf?
I don't, but my friend Ann Stora would love that.
Oh, well, listen, and you could use them for walking through Central Park. And,
Oh, yeah.
But your friend would like them, huh? $1,220 worth of golf clubs. Well, for your friend, just for your friend, Pam, I'm sure she's a nice lady.
yes.
Not $11. You've got a $9 lead over Dave. You can have the $1,220 worth of golf clubs for $9. You'd make your friend very happy, and you have a tie, which would make us happy. Going once, going twice. No chance. And she really doesn't love you. No, she doesn't. Hang on to the lead. Zoologically speaking, what kind of animal does a kid grow up to be? Dave.
A goat.
A goat is right, and Dave makes a move again. And then less for the question of Pamela. For his vision of everyday life, his fame will last not 15 minutes, but forever. Pamela.
Andy Warhol.
Yeah, he said everyone will be famous for 15 minutes. Andy Warhol it is. Good anticipation. Pamela goes over the $40 mark. Though less than half the people speak it, Hindi is still considered the official, Pamela?
India.
The official language of what country? That's exactly right. Champion again with a good anticipation. In geology, what is the term for a type of rock that has been changed by heat or pressure? Brenda.
Be a diamond.
No. No, if it's changed, that is metamorphic.
Oh, metamorphic.
Metamorphic. You lose 5 down to 20. What furry little animal always appears on the cover of Playboy magazine? Pamela.
A bunny.
A bunny. A bunny rabbit. Yes, Pamela over the $50 mark. Yes. Well, talking about Playboy magazine, if Hugh Hefner has done nothing else for American culture, when he created Playboy magazine, he did give us one of the great lies of the 20th century, and I'm sure you've heard it. I only buy it for the interviews. We'll be right back.
When feeling really fresh is most important, there's Summer's Eve post-menstrual douche with the natural cleansing ingredient, Natracel, for effective cleansing and deodorizing. Just right for post-menstrual use. Summer's Eve post-menstrual douche.
You think it's easy being a carpet?
Don Rickles has new Anso 5 worry-free carpet.
Nice doggy. Can you believe this? Oh, here comes the kid. Cute. I knew it had to be chocolate. What's the matter, lady? Another bad year for Bordeaux? Don't worry. With a little cleaning, oh, that feels good. I'll still be gorgeous.
Revolutionary Anso 5 worry-free. The carpet that can really take it.
Okay, you hockey pucks. I'm ready for anything.
Dear Linda, hope you can make my concert tonight. Love, Michael. Tonight, your hair has to look its best, and it will. You use Finesse. Finesse Conditioner. The perfect conditioning whether your hair needs a little or a lot.
Remember when the world looked like this? Well, Louver Drape has given it a new look, a vertical one, with over 800 decorator colors and textures to choose from, and with system parts so reliable they come with a lifetime plus guarantee. And now during spring hang-up days, you get great buys on custom vertical blinds, plus a matching valance, free from Louver Drape. Free?
Whoa.
Yes, free. But hurry, only during spring hang-up days. We're Louver Drape, and we're turning the world to vertical blinds.
What do pharmacists recommend most for minor arthritis pain? Not aspirin, not Tylenol. It's Advil, with a non-prescription strength of ibuprofen, the medicine in the prescription brand Motrin. For hours of relief, take Advil.
Well, our champion Pam Cummings from New York looking for a fifth crack of the winner's board. She was a little wary of buying before, but she stretched her lead out a bit now. She's at 54, Dave at 35, Brenda at 20. Make up a lot of distance right now with a $15 money card being added to the board. Back to the fame game, a famous thing. My name comes from the goddess of love in Germanic mythology. I am an event that occurs 3 times during 1987 in February, March, and November. I have inspired fear for centuries. In fact, Pamela.
Friday the 13th?
Very nicely done with limited information. That's exactly what it is. It's going to happen 3 times in 1987. Good job on that, Pamela. $15 money card where, Pamela?
It's behind the number 7.
Well, you got 2 of them to shoot for now, Pam. You hit some cash before. Good luck.
Okay, I need that $15 money card right now.
No, has on number 2, and this time she gets
$500!
cash. You are clearing that board of cash. Well done. That's another $500 right in your pocket. And, of course, Dave and Brenda were happy she didn't add to that lead with a money card. Name the always grinning petite U.S. gymnast who walked away with the gold. Pamela.
Mary Lou Retton.
In the 84 Olympics, Mary Lou Retton it is. Pamela to 59. What term is used for the formal expulsion of a person from a religious community, such as, Dave?
Excommunicated.
That's exactly what it is, excommunication. You're excommunicated. You've got another 5. TV stations recently sponsored a nationwide contest to find the perfect look-alike for this late-night queen of comedy. Brenda.
Joan Rivers.
That's right. You had a look-alike contest. Brenda goes to 25. Picks and Pans, Star Trek, Chatter. They are 3 of the features of which weekly, Dave?
People magazine.
That's the magazine, Dave, the 45. Yes. Because of health hazards, the advertising of this product was banned. Brenda?
Cigarettes.
Banned from television in 1971. You are right. Brenda the 30. All 3 players anticipating beautifully, but Pamela, you've got the lead with the instant cash. And now we've got 3 boxes. 2 have $100 bills. One today is worth $4,000. A goodly amount of money. Cost the amount of your lead if you want to go for it. Pamela, right now you have a $14 lead over Dave. That's what it would cost you. $14 for a 1 in 3 chance at $4,000. Going once. Going twice. And no fail. No. What do you think it was?
3, 1.
Several. We had a lot that said 3. Let's open that one first and see. No, it wasn't that. I heard 1 next. 1 is where it was. 1 is... Man's shaking his hands. We got to give him absolutely nothing. We will be right back after this commercial timeout. But you did well.
You would have been here. How was it her?
What's she doing, Bunny?
Painting the perfect egg.
Making eggs. At my house, Mom brings holiday chocolate. Want one?
Colors as pretty as my eggs.
Ooh.
Holidays chocolates. Delicious milk chocolate in pastel-colored shells.
May I suggest something?
I'm all ears.
Give holidays.
There's nothing like holidays for your holidays from the makers of M&M's chocolate candies.
I want another thing. They don't break. Umbrella, umbrella, my favorite first umbrella. Pump it up in the rain, like my fun for everyone.
Rainy days are more fun with Play School's new Funbrella. A real umbrella that's safer because it's inflatable, so kids can pump it up easily with no pieces to pinch, no sharp points. Then a quick twist, and it's down. Play School's Funbrella.
Feeling good about the Play School year.
This is the land I love. From the gentle rolling valley to the mountains high above.
The fruit of this earth is the sweetest a man can grow.
Goodness, I will always treasure pure pleasure. Pure pleasure from dawn.
I get more emotional. Why do I get this way every month?
Premenstrual syndrome. It's not in your head. Inside your body, a complex biochemical process can trigger premenstrual symptoms that can be relieved with the right medicine. Midol PMS, the premenstrual specialist. Understand and know there's help.
Stop tough pet and musty odors in their tracks with new Ultra Fresh Love My Carpet. It's more effective than Maximum Strength Arm & Hammer. Try new Ultra Fresh Love My Carpet.
All right, back with Brenda at 30, Dave at 45, Pamela. I thought you might go for that, Pamela. Was it 4,000?
Yeah, greed does affect me, but not this time.
Okay, well, you're still in the lead. You're at 59. Let's get back. This Afrikaans word, which means apartness, is the official, Dave?
Apartheid.
The official policy of South Africa's ruling minority. Apartheid is what it is. Dave the 50, keeping the pressure on the chest. This major Swiss lake is actually a widening, Dave?
Lake Geneva.
Of France's Rhone River. Geneva it is. You are right. Great anticipation. What ballet superstar teamed up with Gregory Hines, Pamela?
Mikhail Baryshnikov.
In the film White Knights, and the champion is heard from. She's right. Baryshnikov it is. She's over the $60 mark. Well, all 3 money cards up there on the board now, including a big one worth $25. And, Brent, if you hit that, you would be right back in the thick of things. Famous person. I was born in Europe in 1874 to a family named Weiss, but later took the name of a French performer. I began my world-famous career at age 17 in New York. And as I developed, I starred in the world's leading theaters. In order to prove that spiritualists are frauds, I duplicated their feats. Pamela.
Houdini.
That's exactly who it is, Harry Houdini. And Pamela gets control of that board. $25 money card where or
It's
something?
behind the number 9.
Well, this is the third time today you've had a shot at it, Pamela. So again, we lock into your buzzer. Good luck.
$25 money card. The heat's on right now.
And she hits it. She had 3 shots at it, and on the third one, she hit $25. We, of course, add that to her score, and now it is Catch Pamela time as we finish up the game with a speed round. May I have 60 seconds on the clock? It is now Pamela at 89, Dave at 55, Brenda at 30. But don't be discouraged, because if you get on a roll, and I've seen it happen, a lot of questions as we start the speed round now. Which U.S. state is nicknamed the Grand Canyon State? Pamela.
I don't know. Colorado.
Wrong. On what primetime soap opera will you find the sexy actor Lorenzo Lamas? Pamela.
Falcon Crest.
Right. What do we call the process of converting old newspapers and aluminum cans? Pamela?
Recycling.
Yes. According to the initials, what is your profession if you're referred to as a DA? Pamela?
Attorney. District attorney.
Yes. What purple vegetable is often cooked Parmigiana? Brenda?
Eggplant.
Yes. According to Ogden Nash, candy is dandy, but what is quicker? Pamela?
Liquor.
Right. On what part of her body would a senorita wear her mantilla? Brenda?
On her head.
Right. What beautiful creature found in Asia is the biggest of the big cats? Time. Clear it. In her first hit record, Bette Midler posed the musical question, do you want to... Brenda?
Dance.
Right. With what sport do we associate the names Greg Norman, Julius Burroughs? Pamela?
Golf.
Right. What part of the body is made up of the dermis and epidermis? Pamela?
Skin.
Right. In the best-selling book, Richard Bach wrote about a philosophical seagull. Brenda?
Jonathan Livingston Seagull.
Right, you've got another 5, but a big win for Pamela. Congratulations. That is $14. All right. Back with our champion in just a moment. First of all, the one you missed, Pamela, the Grand Canyon State, that is the state of Arizona. And Dave, very clearly, the judges said time, and then you hit the buzzers. You didn't lose anything for that. In Asia, the biggest of the cats is the tiger. That's the one. The key to that was Asia. Got to say goodbye to Brenda and Dave. And, well, unfortunately, you didn't get a chance to pick up anything along the way with the instant bargains and up here on the pain game board. Pamela got everything today. So, Brenda and Dave, I can just thank you both for a very well-played match. And we have nice parting gifts, the sale of the Century home game, and the cash in front of you. Thank you for joining us, Brenda. Thank you, Dave. But Pamela Cummings, for the 5th time, joins me at the winner's board. Come on, Pamela. Well, that's a big win, $114. Congratulations. Yeah, that was a biggie. You're getting very comfortable up here.
I like it. I love this tie.
Well, thank you very much. Would you like the tie?
Yes.
Would you like it instead of a car up there or something?
No, you keep the tie.
Oh, okay. I'll keep the tie. I'll tell you, up there on the board, there is a lovely trip to the Caribbean, beautiful pool table, large screen TV, and you're sure you don't want the tie, huh?
Okay, I think.
Oh, okay. Maybe she wants his car instead.
Take a drive into the sunset in a new Pontiac Firebird Trans Am. Aggressively styled, practical, and more fun to drive than ever. Firebird Trans Am, furnished by Pontiac. And this prize is worth $16,926.
Oh, that's a beautiful car.
Yes.
Up here on the board, and you just had car troubles, huh?
Yes.
All right, well, let's see if you can hit it now. You know it's up here. When you make a match, that prize will be yours. Good luck, Pamela, and start picking.
My best friend advised me to pick numbers in the team, so let's start with 16.
All right, let's see how that logic works out. Pool table.
19.
That's also in the teams. 10,000 in cash.
Okay.
We're looking for a match.
7.
Number 7. That's not teens, but it's a trip.
Okay, 18.
Oh, okay. Don't let me talk you into anything. Living room furniture.
My sisters, whom I love, 3.
3, and...
All right.
You got the pool table. You're a pool player?
Yes.
All right. You got yourself a pool table, and Jay Stewart's going to tell her all about it.
Queue up for some fun with this professional-sized pool table. Custom made of solid oak with a premium imported slate top and decorated with lion claws. Furnished by Regal Manufacturing Company. And this prize is worth $3,390.
Oh, that's very nice. That's a beautiful pool table. And you said when you knew that was on, you were envisioning that?
In my living room by the window.
You're going to have the pool table? Well, you didn't win the car, so at least I can do is I got to get the tie
Are you
here.
really serious?
Okay.
Wow.
Pamela likes the tie.
Wow. This is better than a car. Really?
See, it doesn't even come with background music. Are you kidding? All right. Pamela. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
We shall be right back with the coach right after this commercial break.
Thanks a lot. They're going to be nasty.
When we wanted to know why Jimmy Dean sausage was the #1 seller in the country, we went to the folks that made it #1. We said, why do you buy Jimmy Dean sausage? They said, because we think it tastes the best. Taste for yourself why Jimmy Dean is America's favorite sausage. If you like Jimmy Dean sausage biscuits, I think you're going to love the taste of Jimmy Dean steak biscuits and Jimmy Dean chicken biscuits. Try all three of them. Jimmy Dean chicken biscuits, Jimmy Dean steak biscuits, and heck, you already know about the sausage.
Now, brilliant nail colors for today's new fashion. Lee press-on nails in 18 deep, rich, dimensional colors. Cotton candy.
Sample.
Opal mist.
Mysterious.
Lee press-on nails. 18 great nail colors you just press on with undreamed-of ease. Desert mold.
Lovely.
Fiesta.
Lively.
Sugar plum.
Lovely.
40 Lee adhesive tabs and 20 Lee press-on nails for a perfect fit. Lee press-on nails. 18 sensational fashion colors. Press on.
We're going to try to tie a tie on somebody else there. I think, by George, I think I've got it. All right, there you go. It's the real you.
Okay.
Pamela's not got some nice things off that board. She can, of course, stay here now until she clears everything off that board, plus this.
$50,000
And that would be a total of over $100,000 in cash and prizes. Pamela, let's see, $4,800 in cash. I was right, your cash total went way up there. $16,640, or maybe $16,648 with the tie. We'll see you next time on Sample the Century.
Some members of my studio audience and some departing contestants will receive Active Length Lee Press-On Nails, Beautify Active Hands, Press-On in Seconds, Active Length Lee Press-On Nails. Gold Line, the second best source of vitamins after Mother Nature. Gold Line, the new brand name in vitamins. Everfresh keeps coffee fresh and hot using your automatic coffee maker. Save coffee, drink the whole pot. Everfresh potted insert. Their choice from a selection of items including the Learning Curves First Curves, a soft stimulating environment for baby with letters, numbers, and colors. The Learning Curve system from Panache Place. Glassworks, the vinegar cleaner that really works. Glassworks, made with vinegar, cleans with less work. Active women choose today's girl pantyhose for sheerness, fit, and sensational new colors. Look for today's girl at fine department stores. Century stars Jim Terry. This is Jay Stewart speaking.
Grab that cup of coffee and get set for big, bold game show excitement on Blockbuster's next. Then why gamble on anything else? It's a sure bet you'll have a whirl with TV's hottest game show, Wheel of Fortune. And if you like crosswords, you'll love Scrabble. Join host Chuck Willery for the crossword game with an angle. You've never played Scrabble like this before. Game show excitement right here on NBC.
Fame of the Century is a Red Brandy production.
On Highway to Heaven, a lonely girl and a wayward ghost become Jonathan's wildest assignment ever.
I think you two just might need each other.
This Wednesday.
When Mason learns that Julia's pregnant...
I had every right to know.
You are not the father.
Will he believe her lies? Santa Barbara this week.
All the drama, all the suspense, all right here on Channel 4. Live from Hollywood. It's Live at 5 at the Oscars today.
Aunt Millie, refill.
Oh, bless your husband's appetite, huh? He thinks I make it. I soak off your labels. How do you make a spaghetti so thick and good? Chunks of tomatoes, my herbs and spices. Everything 100% natural. No sugar added. A good old-fashioned sauce. Taste.
Aunt Millie's had a good old-fashioned taste then. It has a good old-fashioned taste now.
Millie, I couldn't make that.
I'll give you jaws without labels, huh?
All sugar-free gums help you fight.
On Sale of the Century, the incredible new Winners Big Money Game, where contestants can now win up to $100,000 in cash and prizes. Sale of the Century, weekdays.